Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I feel like doing a past, present and a future reading. I've chosen some decks. We've got the Witch's Tarot. We have the washing machine. It should just be finishing its cycle. It said it had 4 minutes to go, like about 10 minutes ago. Okay, past energy. Let's have a look at this. Five cards. We can have 5 cards. 4 would have been nice. Let's just stick with 4 then. Maybe I just needed to shuffle the deck so that we've got a different bottom of the deck. Okay, well, we've got a different bottom of the deck. We've got the Divine Feminine, and that's exactly what this past energy is about. There's a mermaid here, and she's kind of moping. She's moping and hoping that this masculine will change, as in go through his transformation, become independent. The quote's coming through that Wayne Dyer used as an example that was said to him. I'm not sure who it was said to him by, but it was it's about becoming independent upon the good opinions of others. Okay, so being able to come to your own opinions, conclusions, being your own man. That's what it feels like. Because we have an independent feminine here. Let's read about the underlying energy of the past here with the Divine Feminine's energy before I show you these cards. Okay. Well, no, let me show you the cards first. You've got a mermaid here looking at the Two of Cups. Okay, this is the moping, hoping energy of a transformation. Now, I am drawn to the little boy here, which takes me actually to the past energy of this masculine. Like, he's infuriated regarding his past. So I feel as if it's hard for him to let the past go. I feel maybe something happened to him as a lad. Okay, this energy is calling for forgiveness. And this masculine here is hot-headed. Now, this is a card of transformation, going through with the transformation. The horse feels like a bit of a Lego horse to me. It just feels a bit plastic. Okay. And then we have the Angel of Temperance that's here. So being balanced, which would take us to being independent on our own, being able to make our own choices, decisions, and also being able to do our own healing. A plastic white horse with red eyes, piercing red eyes. Something here just makes this masculine very aggressive. It kind of makes him hot-headed. And then there's this little boy who's trying to offer him some flowers. As if it's like the inner child, the inner self, trying to comfort this masculine, saying it's time to forgive. Forgive and forget. It's more about forgive and don't forget the lesson. So it's about looking for a lesson that was learnt as a youngster. This is, I feel, the Divine Masculine's inner child coming forward. Okay, to balance things out. And then we have the Strength card of the feminine and masculine together. And this lion is tamed. That's where I kind of got the energy of this masculine going through with his transformation and settling down. So he could be repeating karmic cycles, but it's time for him to settle down. Let's read about the Divine Feminine. The Nine of Pentacles. When the Nine of Pentacles blooms in your reading, it tells of a time of joy and abundance. This tarot card classically represents a person who is elegant, successful and happiest when surrounded by beautiful things in nature. It symbolises a witch who taps into the element of earth to receive their powers. No matter what their title may be, garden witch, green witch, or magical herbalist, This is an earthly, practical person who enjoys nature, makes and keeps a beautiful home, and grows a magical garden. In addition, this card represents sharing the magic and the secrets of the garden with others. You are being called upon to connect to the earth and to study its mysteries. Finally, the Nine of Pentacles can represent that financial worries are over. It heralds a time of creative focus, confidence, and personal growth. So I feel as if the Divine Feminine has detached from outcome. She's gone into personal development, but there's this energy of her not allowing things to worry her. This part here, in addition, this card represents sharing the magic and the secrets of the garden with others. And I feel like she's been longing to share this with her counterpart, but she's unable to share this knowledge until he's gone through the transition. So there's this longing here for the Divine Masculine to heal. Let's have a look at the energy cards surrounding this past energy. Hello, Jasper. In my mind, I was just singing, "Come on, Arlene." And in comes Jasper. I just found him outside Megan's bedroom door, sleeping in front of her door. He doesn't normally go upstairs, but he's been going upstairs quite a lot to seek, I don't know, seek out the girls, to seek comfort from feminine comfort. Okay. We've got two cards here. Just takes me to this energy. We have a man holding a coin, and we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Not feeling a good energy from this. It feels a karmic energy, and this feels as if this masculine is trying to hold on to his money. Past energy. Remember that this is the past. But the energy of this feminine's just has been waiting to throw the book at this masculine. I feel as if this could be the masculine's issues here. He keeps getting trapped in a cycle, unless it is to do with this young boy here. But I feel like this masculine's been fleeced of money. Do you know what it takes me to now? It takes me to Aslan in Narnia, when the wicked queen, who this does remind me of, is a very cold, icy energy, pins down Aslan on the slab and then shaves him. It's just like a humiliating thing to go through. And that's what I feel this masculine's gone through. Something quite humiliating. Okay, something to do with money. Or maintenance is coming through. Let's have a look at these messages for this past energy. So this is something that this masculine needs to leave in the past. A man, it just says male connection in money, health or value. This card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field, holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. So I'm not sure that this masculine's really had any handle on his finances. I feel as if this feminine takes care of the books. Okay. So no success, because why? This masculine's handed over his financial affairs to another rather than being independent and taking care of matters himself. So greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. Well, there is this healing energy from the Divine Feminine here, who is like this angel. Okay. She's got some colour to her. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Interesting. Because I'm feeling now as if this masculine, if maybe he wasn't viewed as being a good provider, and I mentioned that this feminine's like throwing the book at this masculine and he's trying to hold on to his money and he's feels like he's being fleeced of everything that he has, dignity. A new love interest. I just feel that maybe this karmic energy throws the book at this masculine because he doesn't provide enough of the pentacles, the coins, and she may have found herself another who can provide for her more efficiently, wants to come through. And I feel like this is another thing that this masculine is finding hard to get over, is it's an act of betrayal, deceit. Okay. Let's have a look at this this seventh chakra, but I'm kind of like taking 2 steps back. It's card number 41. So he's at 43 and now we're going to back a couple of steps. Okay. Spirit connections, intuition and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy chakra. Doesn't say that. She brings great power to your 7th energy centre, which will be your head, the top of your head. And it's like this feminine infuriates you. And I feel as if for this masculine, he feels like everything just goes her way. She just seems to be getting her way. She brings great power to your 7th energy centre, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. Good God, that's what's coming through. It's like astonishment really about the power that this feminine has, this karmic energy. It's like the fire of God. Okay, she may be beautiful, but I feel like she's cold. But she's also called the Fire of God. She wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy centre, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and we can see that with this here, because it's definitely helping you to go through. You've got the Death card here, which means you're going through the change. You'll need assistance. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic Records. So that's interesting, because the Akashic Records is really looking into the past, present or future. It's a record of all. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So I feel there's been a lot of truth that's been spoken in the path, in the past, that has kind of blocked the path. Okay. Let's have a look at the enchanted map, because the energy of forgiveness is really coming through here about events that have taken place. Encouragement. Card number 54. Now, I feel like this is the divine that's with you. What did it say? Friends, family members, even those in spirit that have passed are with you at this time. 54. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you've been gently encouraged. Okay, this card tells you, I put that it says that you'll be gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life, but you have to remember that this is a past energy. So you are feeling the divine presence around you and their encouragement and support. Okay, but it's still this hot-headedness of the past. And I feel it all comes down to this feminine infuriating you. Okay. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. So you are on the right path, even though I feel like past events have kind of blocked the path. Or certain events have. Okay, let's have a look and see what the fairies want to say, and then we'll move into the present energy. The Four of Spring, which is the 1111 card, the Four of Wands. It's a perfect card for the Divine Feminine. It's a perfect card for the Divine Masculine once he's gone through his transitional phase. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Interesting. Past energy. I feel like this is what this masculine is. He's striving for it rather than thriving in the moment, because the Divine Feminine here, she's thriving. I feel like the masculine is striving. But the feminine is moping and hoping. She may be thriving, but there's this energy of her. She has been moping and hoping for you, Divine Masculine. Okay, let's read this card. But I feel that you feel the energy. I feel a pining energy here. I can see like the Four of Wands sticking up, but they're taking me to like pine trees. The Four of Spring. Gratitude is a powerful manifesting energy in the universe, helping you gracefully dance with the magical light-footedness of the fairies. Taking time to say thank you to your family, co-workers, the fairies and God creates a circular flow that brings even more abundance. Every day, give thanks for something in your life. You can do so aloud or just in your prayers. This card can also indicate new reasons to celebrate that will soon make themselves known. You may need to set aside some time for social events such as weddings, housewarmings, baby showers, or other parties to acknowledge a milestone or advancement. A happy couple join in a dance of gratitude amid a field of flowers. In the background is the castle that they have built, representing the great abundance they have worked so hard to attain. The additional meanings of this card: feeling that life is wonderful, pride in your accomplishments, a deep sense of peace and happiness, a contented personal life and a new home. I was actually picking up the karmic energy that this could be what's happened to this karmic. She's actually moved on to something that she's worked extremely hard um, to attain. Okay, so I feel as if this feminine gets her dreams come true, but this masculine's watching it, and I feel like it's torture. This could involve a pregnancy. It says weddings, housewarmings, baby showers, or other parties to acknowledge a milestone or advancement. But this masculine needs to kind of, within every adversity, you would find a seed of equal benefit. You need to look for, well, what does this mean for you then? How is this a positive thing for your life that this karmic has moved on and it seems like she's settled down? It feels like it's just this masculine with the hot-headedness of the past of what's happened. Okay, and acceptance. So I feel like this feminine may have moved on. It felt like she was meeting her match, someone that would fit her criteria. So she had a criteria that needed to be like a tick box. Okay. That needed to be fulfilled. Let's look into the present energy. We won't reuse these cards. Let's just put them to one side. Okay. What's going on now then? Look for the presence within the present moment. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups. It's still this karmic energy and she's still trying to trip you up. That's what's in the current energy. An absolute nightmare to the Divine Masculine. And it feels like he can't talk about it to anybody. It's the shadow side the masculine's facing here. You've got the Queen of Cups. She's got her foot out to trip you up. Now, I'm actually feeling like this is the Divine Feminine's energy hiding behind the tree. Okay. So she's connected to nature. And it's like the Grim Reapers in the background, but that person who I feel is maybe this karmic energy. Feels like she has moved on, but she's still watching this masculine like a hawk. It feels like she still has control of his finances. I don't know. She still has like a hold of his balls. She's got something on him. And he's scared here and he's just trying to hide away. And you can see that the Divine Feminine, she can see the fear within this masculine's face, even though she can't see what he's trying to avoid or what he's looking at. This is a current energy. And it's like the light's getting brighter and brighter on the situation, and this masculine gets more and more afraid. I mean, it's like terror, fear. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups here, and I feel like this is the masculine and feminine, the Divine Feminine together here. But to actually achieve this, to be able to reach through this, you have to face the demon, the devil. Ten of Cups is here. You have to face your karma. And this is exactly what this masculine's facing at the moment. You want to get to the Ten of Cups, you've got to face the shadow side. You've got to face your fears. Through your fears, you will find your happiness. Okay. It looks like this karmic cycle is going to be completed really soon. There's people here celebrating. Interesting. Let's get some oracle cards. We'll go to the enchanted map first. It does feel this dark magic also. When I said about this is a karmic cycle, it's coming to an end. I actually feel like this is kind of like some dark magic that this feminine, not the Divine Feminine. When we spoke about being a witch in, I can't remember, what card I read. Oh, it was the Divine Feminine's card, the Nine of Pentacles, whatever you want to call her. The Divine Feminine's a green witch or a white witch, but this is a dark witch who has ill intent. Okay. So this energy is definitely trying to get in the way of the Ten of Cups here. To stop this masculine from being happy, let's have a look. I did feel the strong power coming. I mean, this is a strong, negative, spiteful energy. And when she puts it out there, it was the good God kind of energy of good God, how impacting this feminine can be. She feels like she's someone that you should be afraid of, and this masculine is afraid of her. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. Magic stream in reverse. He's not in no magic stream, he's in like this walking through the valley of death. 18. In a reverse position, the magic stream card represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration, and you can't manufacture creativity, lest you borrow too heavily from others' ideas. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favourable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice again. Okay, so what to do? Well, this feminine here, I'm not sure who's. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favourable position. This feminine will get her karma. It will be dealt to her for interfering with, for one, a true love connection. And the energy of God is good, even though it doesn't feel as if this energy is anywhere victorious for this masculine. The outcome's going to be, we're looking to the future, but the future will be a lot brighter. And I feel as you become more brighter and lighter and more aware of what's actually occurring. Let's have a look at the energy cards. Did I actually show you the card? Let me show you it upright. But it was in reverse. Which will look like that. Okay, let's look at the energy. 2 cards again. A broken heart. Current energy. What becomes of the broken hearted? Grief and loss. This card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. twice it's mentioned about what you deserve. Okay, in the last reading it said about what you desire and deserve, and this is about, let's repeat that. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. Okay. And you deserve a committed partner. Let's have a look at this card. The storm warning. This is for the current energy, guys. It doesn't look good on the table. There is something that's really going to be trying to block true love from coming through and being expressed and experienced. Okay, it feels as if this feminine does not want to allow this divine masculine to be happy. And it's not the divine feminine, it's a karmic energy. The storm warning, card number 9, card number 10. So as if you're not heartbroken enough, in comes another storm. Okay, it's a test. You will pass. You will pass go. Cornucopia is next, after that, card number 11. Wishes fulfilled. Storm warning, clouds on the horizon. I can tell by my cup today. Look, we've got Donald today. He doesn't look happy. This card indicates a potential difficulty, either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options and honour yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf, becoming independent upon the good opinions of others. You know what to do. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. And how do we know that you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way? Otherwise it wouldn't have been sent to you. They'll only send you things that you can handle, okay? Okay. Let's get a fairy tarot. And we'll have a look into the future. But for the present, you have the Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. And when I was looking into the future, I was hearing maybe like a timeline, as if I could give you a timeline. It's a pumpkin here. Halloween time? This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time or money. I want to read about this card. Seven of Autumn. I've opened to the Seven of Spring, but we're going to the Seven of Autumn. The best treasures in life often take a while to mature. Don't stop believing just as the fruit ripens on the vine. Okay. So the best treasures in life often take a while to mature. Don't stop believing just as the fruit ripens on the vine. Your plans may seem to be moving slowly, but the pace is quicker than you realise. Be patient. Soon your harvest will come in and you'll see how successful you have been. It's all going to turn in your favour here, Divine Masculine. Okay. As you wait for your goals to come to fruition, now is a good time to ponder your progress so far. Note the improvements or adjustments to your process that you might make next time around. A young farmer fairy waits patiently for his crops to mature. In the meantime, he contemplates how to occupy his time until the harvest. Additional meanings of this card: diligence, slow but measurable progress, a foreseeable increase in income, a time for a little rest, worrying for no reason. Okay, let's have a look into the future. Oh, okay, no mistakes. I'm not sure what I've put back in where, but I was in my own little world. Let's look into your future. What's on the cards, please? The King of Swords. A lot of thinking going on, a lot of truth being revealed as well. Not so much action. You might be comfort eating. You might feel as if you're putting on some weight. I don't feel that that's a bad thing. I feel that maybe you've neglected yourself, you've been self-sabotaging, and now it's time to build yourself up. Okay, what you're actually building yourself up with is confidence, energy. Yeah, it's not a concern anyway. It's like if you're finding that you're eating more, it's because your body needs you to eat more. Allow your body to be the indicator. And also the energy of if you've been kind of stuck at home and not really going out much, you need to kind of get up and move. It's just not going to be good for your digestive system to be sitting down. So if you sit down quite a lot, looks like he's got his like running shoes on here. Okay. So it always takes me to like Adidas. All day I dream about sex. So 3 strikes and you're out. Not sure. I feel like this masculine's been condemning himself, and now it's time for him to take care of himself. He's sitting in a golden flow, and seeing as his whole belly area here is yellow, that takes me to your get up and go. I suppose it comes on from the encouragement card that we saw from the enchanted map. It's like you're getting that urge, that nudge to do something. So you're going to have an urge to get up. You're going to feel as if you've got some more get up and go. I feel like you need some fuel inside of you, like a really good home cooked meal, you need a good roast dinner or I don't know, meat pie. Ten of Swords. I was feeling the energy of the the season changing. I felt the energy of stews and soups and casseroles and hot food that you would comfort on over like the colder winter months, because it does feel as if things could get quite cold. So that would make sense as in why maybe you'd be comfort eating. Because look, you're down and out here. You're close to like death. This is the energy you've been stabbed in the back so many times, but you've got a sword in your hand. So I feel as if like one by one you're going to pull these swords out of you and you're going to get yourself up and out of your chair. And I feel like you could be dreaming about sex all day long, but you need to put some action. There's no point having a dream if you're not going to go and pursue it. Interesting. I don't mean just go out there and just have sex with whoever, but this is about you actually getting up and getting some passion back into you. Okay. I said the future was looking good. Well, you need to change the way that you're telling your story, your future story. Okay. You're very close, because this tree of wisdom is just looming over you. And so is this owl here. It's the energy of you know what to do. You already have all the knowledge inside of you. This is just a chance. This is a chance. Okay, it's a chance for you to resurrect, to work it out. This is about learning the lesson. Why do you get so down? As in, like, down, down. Conflict, 5 of Wands. Okay, you're here, and your true love and your sexy time is there. Okay, you need to bring the sexy back. You've got to get through this challenge. I don't know, there's opposition here. There's opposition? Are you afraid? Like, this is no get up and go because you feel as if it's not worth it. Well, it's worth a try, surely. Okay, because this is a gentleman, I was going to call him. Let's call him a gentleman. So gentle that he doesn't really want to disturb the peace, and he definitely doesn't want to feel as if he's going to be stabbed in the back again, look like a fool. I mean, this man's had it. But you do have on the cloak here. So this is about whether or not you will... Opposition. I just feel that this masculine feels that there's opposition to get through, to get to this feminine. So whether or not there is a fight on your hands, is it worth even having a look to see whether or not there is any opposition in the way? I'm feeling as if, like, the path is clear for you. When you got the Ten of Swords, you could... Okay, well, the laptop decided to cut out. I'm not sure what it recorded. Sometimes it cuts out before the actual camera goes off. So anyway, so there's, in the future here, we have you doing a lot of thinking about actually some movement here, because you've been disabled for so long. But I feel like you're just disabling yourself. You've got to... It's not even about fighting. You've got to have the will to want to fight for your right to party. You gotta fight. Okay. Right then, let's have a look at the enchanted map. I'm thinking about Valentine's Day. Anyway, it's Valentine. Coming to life. The colour in the room looks different. I don't know what that's about, but maybe it's always been that kind of... It looks a bit misty. 29. Let's have a look at this message. For your future, you're coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. What's that about when you've got 10 swords in your back? You're no longer allowed to go down the paths that you have before. You've got to try a different way, a different approach. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. You're going to have a nudge. You're going to feel this urge just to get up and move your body. Okay. Let me just reread that last part. All you have to do is show up. No matter how tired you are and drained and lacking inspiration or motivation, show up. Just show up. Keep showing up. Okay. Let's have a look at your energy for the future. I've gone extremely cold. It's gone chilly. I've got goosebumps, like real. I don't know if you can see them. I don't think you can. There's the energy card for the future, all tied up. 23. Sometimes the energy changes after, like, the laptop just shuts down. I mean, I've got like 61% on the battery. Doesn't make sense really, does it? But it does to someone. This is the energy of keep shutting down. But you're coming to life. All tied up here. This is like the feminine kind of, I feel as if she's kind of keeping out of it. You can do this, Divine Masculine. Of course you can. It's your turn to come to life. I've opened to Field of Dreams, card number 21. Your thoughts, feelings and beliefs are always engaging in the vast field of pure potential. Let's go to 23. It's the wrong book. Golden Palace. See, I would rather go to the Golden Palace than say that I'm too tired and I'm too tied up to move. Well, you will be moving, and the divine is going to be moving you, and you're best not to resist. Okay. Strategy. Making a plan. The divine has the plans. All tied up. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. This is something that you need to deal with, Divine Masculine. Not something for anyone else to handle, because this is an inside job. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body and arms. Now I feel as if, because we've kind of spoke about, when we saw the little boy sitting on the pumpkin, it said about, like, don't give up just before the fruit is about to ripen on the vine. Excuse me. And I always feel that that's like divine. And I feel as if the divine feminine is being restricted by the divine kind of, she's not allowed to interfere. The divine feminine is tied up in other things, and this is for the masculine to deal with. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrist, body and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward, or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. And I've already told you, Divine Masculines, that the Divine Feminine is not allowed to be emotionally entangled in this energy. It's very karmic. It's very toxic, and it's coming from your side, not the Divine Feminine side. Okay. Interesting. The energy of it's about you choosing whose side you're going to stand on. Okay, first you need to be on your own side. Okay. You need to be your own best friend at this time. You have all the angelic support around you, helping you come to life. But this is something that you may find hard because you're going to feel as if you're going through it alone. But you were never alone. It said, well, let's carry on. It isn't technically the case for you. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. And this is, again, for the Divine Feminine. So if this isn't technically the case for you, Divine Feminine, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Okay, so and that's what's tying the divine feminine up, divine masculine. Whereas the divine feminine, she's tied up elsewhere within her own personal stuff, and it's time for you to deal with your own personal stuff. Make sense? It will make sense. Strength. So we have the strength card shown again. It came out first of all. Card number 4, the beginning of the past energy. Okay, this masculine's looking more stable here. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, and you boast. I feel that you will be extremely proud of who you are. It's like you need a boost, and afterwards you're going to be like, I feel like you'll be boasting to each other. You've got the strength here. You know what each other has gone through the transition. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. It's time to embrace how wonderful you are. Let's read this card. That's a proud lion now. In a good way. This is a masculine who's found the strength. Okay. The golden rule asks us to treat others as we would like to be treated. When you show kindness and respect to those around you, they are drawn to you as a pillar of strength. Having the courage of your convictions will get you through any challenge, great or small. You are a very sensitive and caring soul, and this is a strength, not a weakness. Don't be afraid to show your empathy for others, while also standing up for yourself should you need to say no. Our fairy stands with the lion and the lamb, symbolising that there's strength within gentleness. Additional meanings of this card: the power of kindness, forgiving yourself and others, overcoming challenges through grace and willpower, and having patience with those around you, believing in yourself. Okay, the grace and willpower. Well, the willpower is being shown here with the yellow, orangey yellow, whatever colour you want to call it. Okay, what else did I pick out about? I actually called this masculine a gentleman. So our fairy stands with the lion and the lamb, symbolising that there's strength within gentleness. You need to be very gentle with yourself at this time, but strong. It's an inner strength that's coming through. Okay, that's it. Well, let's end with a final message for this reading. We're going to go to Rumi. This reading's for you, Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine's tied up in her own personal stuff. Okay. Our ooze a star of Venus. This makes me giggle when I choose the colourings for the day and it comes in with the cards. And I notice it. Okay. Our ooze a star of Venus. There's this energy here. Even though the Divine Feminine's with you, she is watching from afar. With Venus being the planet of love, the planet of the Divine Feminine's here. I felt the energy of the Divine Feminine not interfering, but she was kind of like peeking behind the bush, where you can kind of say, oh, I'm feeling the energy of a burning bush, so as if the masculine is talking to nature, connecting to the Divine Feminine there. Or maybe that's what he needs to be aware of. She's so connected to nature that if you want to connect with the Divine Feminine, go and hug a tree, go and talk to a tree, the birds. It's like, so she is always there. It's just in a different form. It feels like it's the safest way, the safest method for her existence. for her to be around you, her essence. Okay, let's have a look at card number 26. Okay, I'm feeling the energy of remember to say your prayers, especially for the Divine Feminines, because I feel it's the Divine Feminine's prayers that she sends out that are actually causing her essence to actually be strong in the spiritual realms. But it's about remembering to say your prayers. When you say your prayers, you're talking to God. You're asking questions. Okay, you're kind of wanting answers. Say your prayers. And then remember to meditate, because when you meditate, that's when you'll receive the answers to your prayers. So just remember to say your prayers and to meditate to receive your answers. Okay, I've gone to Beyond the Threshold of Fear, which would so come in with this reading. But we're actually going to the card after. So what is Beyond the Threshold of Fear? Let's go to card number 26. Our Uza Star of Venus. I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes and see. Close your eyes and see. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with the eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. I picked this energy up yesterday about the Divine Feminine being around, being able to view your situation, being able, she cannot interfere, okay, but she is energetically aware. That in a way it's best to stay away, but she is always looking over you. I don't like the sound of that. Watching you, watching out for you. Okay. You're not far from her thoughts, ever. But you have to go into the unknown, the unseen. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I'm a carefree visitor here for you, Rumi. So this is a real big test for you, Divine Masculine, whether you can, it feels like you can find this connection. You can find this connection. This is about the know-how. My beautiful one, born of pure radiance, you have love in your heart and a passion for play that cannot be dulled by bleakness, boredom, or fear. Your soul is sensual and dances with life with utter abandonment and devotion. Though the ways of this world seem strange to you at times, you eventually declare it to be nothing but strange beauty and expand your heart, resisting nothing to allow all to be bathed in the radiance of your being. You are here to share the light of another world, a blessed world of consciousness pure and divinity so absolute. Okay. You are here to share the light of another world, a blessed world of consciousness pure and divinity so absolute as it transcends duality and instead brings all into the oneness of the greatest love. The star of Venus is the great androgyne, neither solely masculine nor feminine. And seeing as we've had the strength card twice, which does represent that, neither solely feminine nor masculine, a blend of both. Oneness, the state that we all need to achieve before we can move on and be truly happy. First with ourselves and then with our other half. So it's about actually being happy within your feminine and masculine within. Okay. Harmony, bliss. So the star of Venus is the great androgyne, neither solely masculine nor feminine, but an integration of both. The power it bestows is mighty and based utterly in love. When this star seeks us out, multiple blessings are bestowed, and our spiritual growth can be accelerated in ways that may be quite dazzling and surprising to our more limited mindset and belief systems. With great blessings, great growth is possible. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power and the opportunities and assistance we need, yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is a journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure, and this oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. This journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that takes you into joy and freedom existing within. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic androgyne does not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity. Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, practicality, and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate, and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. Our feminine nurturance, dedication, and connection to life become so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. With this great androgynous integration of the masculine and feminine into oneness, men and women of this beautiful earth become capable of a new consciousness. It is of one based in love, of service to life, of letting go of judgment, stereotypes, and limiting belief systems, and of opening up to compassion for all life. As the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rapid. This is not necessarily without some bumps and bruises. Letting go of old notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, to be masculine or feminine. Letting go of fear of women or men, of emasculation or victimization. Letting go of wounding are all great steps forward. They promise liberation, empowerment, and compassion, as well as peace and happiness, yet they are not easy steps to take. Great resistance can be evoked within you as an individual and also within the culture around you, which might find your notion of personal, spiritual empowerment confronting and challenging to their culture of fear-based enslavement of the soul. They will be right about it being confronting, but mistaken in assuming that confrontation is something best resisted. So then what to do? Al-Uza, the ancient shining one, also known as the Star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. And this is the Divine Feminine, whose power is extremely strong. I felt it was within the Divine Feminine's prayers that this was enough to make her presence really strongly felt. So let me just reread that. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. Does this mean you should not feel fear, hate, or anger? Of course not. Venus denies no experience, so let yourself feel whatever you feel. The guidance is not to stop being human. Take the next step into the divine human, into allowing the star blessing to nestle in your heart, so you can shift as you feel the feelings, holding them with compassion, then choosing your own truths that resonate as a far more refined vibration. The rebellious passion of the star of Venus is that she seeks out whomever is ready to know more fully the truth of divine oneness. Whether the culture around them can acknowledge one of their own, becoming more enlightened as a blessing or not, it is a divine gift nevertheless. How liberating it shall feel to be truly empowered, to live life as you feel is truthful, and to feel completely empowered to allow others to do the same with joy in your heart. You understand that everyone is walking you understand that everyone is walking an unfolding path. Look how dark it's got. We're going soon, it's all good. Okay. You understand that everyone is walking an unfolding path and that we don't have to understand or justify the path of another to feel peace in our own hearts. If you are stumbling with judgment within yourself, do not fear. The blessing of Venus is coming to you to help you surrender it, to help you find your way through so that you can be free now. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth there is one path, and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal, integrated as one. This is sacred alchemy, amplified in the star fires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honours your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved. Shine bright. Shall we do this sacred honouring ritual? Say aloud, I call upon Rumi, who loves me without condition. Beloved of my own soul, bless me now that I can dispense with limiting notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, that I can become freer to live as one integrated being. May my relationships become richer and freer, empowered and healing. Al-Uza, shiny one who loves me beyond any condition. May I live truthfully in the light of you, great star of Venus, in your infinite wisdom, love, and conscious grace. Through divine mercy and unconditional love, this healing has now begun. Place your hands at your heart in prayer position and bow your head for however long feels right for you. And when you are ready, just say thank you. And you have completed your sacred honouring ritual. Page number 1-1. 1-1 here, going on between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, energetically. Okay. Beautiful. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.